day, McVeigh, and happy Thursday. Good morning, boys and girls. Please stand to honor our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Boys and girls, you may be seated. Let's get to our birthday book for today. Let's see. All right, here we go. Happy birthday today to Olivia Salazar in our 5th grade, Adrian Venegas in our 1st grade, Christopher Cardenas in our kindergarten, and Mrs. Polenke. Our lunch for today is boneless chicken wings, the egg chef salad, bagel lunch, or grilled cheese. Okay, so boys and girls, today we have our culture day. And if you didn't notice, take a look at the bulletin boards in the APR hallway. They are super cool now. We have flags from all over the world. You can look for yours. You can also get to see some of our culture characters that are new hanging up on the bulletin board. And if you're bringing in a flag for us to hang, because the other flags, the bigger ones that we've been talking about, so the ones that are this size, will be hanging in our hallway soon. So if there's a flag that you would like to bring in for McVeigh from a country that maybe you are from or that your family is from, we'd love to have it. And you can do something like the Rentarpath family did, and that is to do a little project on that country as well. So, speaking of our culture characters, this was yesterday. It says, I am a tap dancer. I live in London for a year and a half. I am Russian and Italian half and half. So notice only 2 flags there. 50%, 1/2 and 1/2 equals 1 whole. I love Starbucks and Golden Doodles. Golden Doodles are a dog. And in my spare time, I love to hike. If you said Miss T-Luck, you're right. Look at that great big smile. Today, I think a lot of people get this very quickly. What do you think? I went to McVeigh and Woodland, and my family still lives in East Meadow. I love basketball and going to the beach on my free time. Studying history is my favorite academic hobby. Now, what do we see? We see basketball. We see those 3 colors of a flag and pizza. I'm thinking Italy. Yes. Who am I? Let's see if we can figure that out. Okay. So now our study of South America today is about the cultures in South America. In South America, and other nations of the world, but in South America, there's a very big celebration called Carnival. Now, Carnival would have started February 12th, which was while we were on break. It didn't because of the pandemic. But Carnival is a huge celebration. It will remind you a little bit about what we learned with Diwali, because it's similar in that there's colors and celebrating pretty much around the clock for 3 to 4 days. And it celebrates, it begins actually 4 days to 5 days before a holiday called Ash Wednesday, which most of the people in that region will celebrate before something else called Lent that relates to the Christian religion. But this massive celebration takes place. And so if you were going to participate in Carnival, you would wear cool colors, and you'd be dancing and singing and eating lots and lots of cool foods. Now, the boys and girls in room 225 did some wonderful projects on South America, and they learned a lot about the culture. So they talked about the parades with colorful floats during Carnival. That many businesses closed for 4 days so that people can celebrate the special holiday. So imagine if you had to work during Carnival. So if the business that you work at closes, then you can attend. And that the majority, and we spoke about this in the beginning, of the people in South America speak either Spanish or Portuguese. All right, tomorrow we're going to learn one more day about South America, and that's really going to be about how the South American people sort of make a living. What are the things that they're famous for? Okay, so that leads us to our Get Smart project for today. And our Get Smart project today is coming to us from Dylan Contreras. He did a project on nocturnal animals. Now, who remembers what nocturnal means? If you said nocturnal means that you're awake at night, you're right. So, here you go. He listed some nocturnal animals. Let me see if you can make a list. I can think of a few. Yep. A bat, a raccoon, an owl, porcupine. Can you think of any others? Those are the ones that Dylan listed. So he said that a nocturnal animal wakes up at night and sleeps in the day. And he's most interested in owls and raccoons. Raccoons, by the way, we have lots of raccoons around where we live. I'm sure you've seen a few if you've been driving in a car after dark, or even out by where you put your garbage in the can. So he said bats are the only flying mammals. Cool fact about bats. And there are about 45 different kinds of bats in the United States. Some bats live in trees and some live in caves. Some bats eat fish, fruit, insects, and sweet liquids from flowers. And some bats hibernate or travel to warmer places. Here's one of the wonderful things about bats, which you may not know. They eat mosquitoes. It's fantastic. Because mosquitoes, I don't know about you, but I'm not such a big fan. So thank you for giving us a little bit of information about nocturnal animals and bats, Dylan. Finally, boys and girls, we have our mighty kind moment of the day. Let's get our drum roll. Dun, dun, dun. So today's quote is kind of interesting. All right, listen carefully. A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. So, have you ever seen somebody light a birthday cake? They light a candle. They might pick up the lit candle and use it to light the other candles. The first candle is still lit, yet others are now lit because of the first one. That's exactly what this is saying. So, how does that relate to us? All right, well, it's not my birthday, Miss Stone. What does it mean? It means that when you give kindness, when you give to others, like that candle gave to the other candles, you don't lose anything. You gain. So that candle gained more light because now more candles were burning, and lost nothing. It still kept its same light. Think about that. So the first candle had light, gave light to more candles. Now there's more light, and the first candle is still beautiful. It's the same way with kindness. When you give kindness, you don't lose anything. In fact, you get. That's exactly what that means. And it's a great way of explaining to somebody. When I give to somebody else, I don't lose anything. I just increase the happiness of others and therefore myself, just like that candle does when it lights other candles. So think about that, my friends. Why? Because we're mighty minds. Not only that, mighty kind, mighty minds. And every day, boys and girls, it's a great day to get smart and be kind to both each other and the earth. Let's have a wonderful day.